Twitch is a big problem. Let's go.
This could have severe and significant ramifications to the entire platform.
I take a guess. He will talk about view botting.
I am pretty frustrated with Dan. What if Twitch doesn't have effective tools for identifying and stopping view bots?
Yeah. Of course it's about view bots. And I don't, like, this is such an cheap excuse. Oh, we don't have the right tools. You are owned by a billion-dollar company. Build the right tools. Like, what is this?
Twitch has a dedicated viewer bot team. So,
What? This needs to be more of a thing and not something that's just pushed under the rug like it is now.
Yo, he view botting.
Okay.
So what?
Is view botting against the TOS? It is, right?
Yeah, so Ray J is a streamer.
Ray J.
He's also a rapper. I think he's pretty popular. Honestly, I'm not sure, but he seems to have a big following. And he started to stream on Twitch. I think T-Pain helped set him up. And then he overnight went from like a few hundred viewers to like 7,000 to 8,000.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, if he's a rapper, like, no, but then he would have the viewers from the beginning and not after a day.
And you can look on his records, like it's obvious.
Yeah.
So people started calling him out on it.
Okay.
The difference between what he has done and people in the past is he basically looked right in the camera and said, yeah, I'm view botting. Everyone does it. I admit to doing it.
I don't.
It's legal, so I'd be dumb not to do it.
Is it legal, though? Is it legal? Because I don't think that it is legal.
Oh, Rage like Kai Sanat. He got 80,000 people in this shit. Don't go, yo, he view botting. So what? It's legal.
Okay.
Remember,
Is it?
whatever's legal, you should do. If you can legally purchase and flip your money, that's what this platform is for.
Now that
If it's legal, he's actually right. If it's legal to do, and you get an advantage by view botting your channel, and you obviously get because you are in the browsery at the top of the list, and more people come watching because you are number 1 or 2 or 3 in that category. Yes, you should do it if it's legal, but I don't think that it is illegal.
puts this directly in Twitch's lap. Twitch now has to decide, are you just going to be cool with view botting or are you going to actually enforce it? Because here's a little known fact. No one really gets ever banned or temp banned for view botting ever.
Twitch cannot allow view botting because everybody will do it and you will screw up sponsors. If sponsors hire you for doing sponsorship for them because they think you have 10,000 viewers, meanwhile you have 15, they will not get any money out of that. The conversion rate will be 0 and they will stop advertising on Twitch. So at the end of the day, this is horrible for Twitch and for the streamers as well.
Doesn't happen.
It hasn't happened, yeah.
So if this was something that was done to him, it would be one of the first times it's been done. All the worst view botters have left the platform in fear of things happening, not because things have actually happened to them. So
where did they go? To another platform, or did they stop streaming altogether?
this is a big thing. Now, Twitch has clearly in the past.
We have been monitoring the rise of fake engagement on Twitch and have identified 7.5 million accounts that break our TOS by follow botting and view botting. So it is against the TOS. We are taking action on these accounts and appreciate all of the reports about this issue. So it is against the rules to view bot. So why aren't they banning everyone then?
Said language that has led us to think it's not okay. Dan Clancy specifically has made public statements saying that he is not okay with it, which is why everyone is a little confused about why this is happening, especially considering that Dan Clancy welcomed Ray J onto the platform. So, which makes this a little bit more tumultuous. So anyway, that's where we are. And the part that already makes this a really shitty situation is the fact that it's already been way too long that Twitch has been quiet about it.
Yeah.
Like, this happened days ago and nothing has been done.
And
You know, people are putting up tweets, other
Gathalion, Zach Bassey, Jake Parker. Everybody's complaining about this guy. Look at this. This is probably, this is his viewer. It went from 1,200 to 8,000 almost in a day. And that does not never happen.
people are sending direct messages, being like
it's obvious that he's
doing, you know, this, I hate to say it, but if this may be a very big turning point on Twitch, because if nothing gets done to Ray J, it's just going to start happening everywhere. There's no reason it won't.
Right.
No reason. He literally did the only thing that you can't do to actually get banned. And that is actually admitting without like on stream, recorded that you are doing it. The reason no one's ever been banned for ViewBots before now is because nobody's been that way. I was about to say that dumb, but I'm not going to say that dumb because Ray J's a new streamer. And it is very clear that this isn't a him being dumb thing. He fully believes he just started bursting onto the scene and he's like, everyone's doing this. I'm doing it too. Like someone, and if no one stops him, he's kind of right, which is what's crazy about this whole situation.
Well, someone told him that everyone is doing it. It makes you think, who else has done this, right? Like who else is?
I mean, there are a lot of people that did ViewBot their own channel. What also happens is that people streamers get ViewBotted by other people. For example, someone watches the stream and ViewBots them, or another streamer ViewBots a streamer because he wants him to get in trouble. This also happens.
Done this. Ron, who used to work at Twitch, I don't think he no longer does, but he said himself, it has happened if Twitch had...
Ron, it has happened if Twitch had proof. I myself have banned a lot of channels. We had a lot of channels that had admitted or have even shown the dashboard of the ViewBot. What?
Proof, I myself banned a lot of channels. We had a lot of channels that admitted or
they
even
just
showed the
don't care.
dashboard of the bots, and Twitch suspended the channels. So he himself
but
has
those are
personally
people
banned
who admitted it.
Okay.
Yes.
Out of curiosity, has there
Go
ever
ahead.
been a case of somebody getting banned for viewbotting that has not admitted it? Like,
Oh, wow. This is a ViewBot. Number of viewers 20, period 3 hours, interval seconds. Okay, this is the dashboard from the botting. And she just shows it on stream? What? What's she doing?
yeah,
for
I
instance,
don't. Well, we'll wait
I have
for the
100,000
response.
viewers, but I'm not doing this. As far as I knew, no one had ever been hit for that. And if that's different, I would love to get informed on that.
This is former Twitch employee, so he's no longer
He's a former
Okay.
Twitch employee. Okay.
representing Twitch. He's representing himself. So I don't want. If he doesn't answer, he doesn't answer. But it's the type of thing where you start to wonder, like, well, someone told him that it is the common thing. It is the normal thing, right?
Yeah.
So who knows? You start to wonder, like, well, who else is doing it, right? Like, who told him that? Who is he going to drop names? Like, you start thinking, are there other big
Well, here's the
channels
thing.
that do this?
If they don't go after that, why would they do anything? Like,
Yeah.
why would they even spend resources to try to combat that if they don't care if people do it? And I think this situation is going to start showing, like, maybe they just don't care.
Maybe Twitch probably doesn't care, if I think about it. Because they don't care about sponsorships that get screwed. If the ads that like pre-roll before you can watch a stream, if they get shown to bots as well, well, that's bad for the advertisers. And they will stop advertising on Twitch because the conversion rate will be bad. Now, sponsorships for streamers specifically, that's another story. That Twitch will not care about that because they don't get a cut. But the advertisement that is shown on the channel, if the advertisers pays for the bots as well, then that's horrible. Because they will stop advertising because of shit conversion rates.
Care. Maybe
But I
that
don't
ship
know,
has
I think
sailed
that-
at Twitch, and they just
I always thought that the Twitch system, they know, hey, that's a bot, and they don't show an ad. I don't know how they do it, but I think it's possible. But I'm not sure.
no longer care. Maybe it's all metrics over everything. They don't care if it comes from bots. But you know, it's whatever they got to do. They got to do say something.
So
I had dinner with me and Dan Clancy,
yeah, okay.
and we talked about this issue at length. And that was
Okay.
2 years ago, and shortly before the F Extra Life stuff happened. So that
F Extra Life, that was massive. Back in the day, F Extra Life, what he did, he had his Twitch channel on his website embedded. And what happened is that every time someone went on his website, you got played a tiny little screen of his Twitch channel on the website, and that counted as a view. So it wasn't view botting directly, but was a kind of passive view botting, if this makes sense. And that led to him getting like tens of thousands of views, and everybody called him out because it was obviously a kind of, effectively it was view botting. And he stopped doing it because like the entire community called him out. I remember that.
and that was when that big push happened initially.
Yeah.
That kind of like started the whole thing. And then, unfortunately, after that, it completely died.
Yeah,
it was
died
like
down,
that initiative
really.
disappeared. There was supposed
There
to be a
was
whole
this
bunch of
massive
follow-up stuff to that
drama.
that just never happened. And now
Yeah.
here we are. The biggest thing that I'm most concerned about is it's like this could have severe and significant ramifications to the entire platform.
Yeah.
I am I am pretty frustrated with Dan. Like on a I am using.
And also, if you like grind your ass off without viewbotting and other people viewbot, you are at a massive disadvantage because Twitch, the discovery on Twitch is so bad. If you are not in the first two or three rows of a category, you are not getting any views because people are not scrolling down. So if you can viewbot your way up to the top, you have a massive advantage of everybody else. And you cannibalize all real viewers away from the other ones, the other streamers that are doing this legitimate.
Your platform as a contractor level.
Yeah.
You are not being more responsible in making sure the people that give you money for advertisements know that those numbers are real numbers, that they're seeing. I'm pretty frustrated at him for not doing his job properly and making sure that that's public knowledge.
Sure.
And if he doesn't do this, every single streamer on this platform should be very frustrated with him in that position doing what he's doing.
And they will leave.
Like this is a big
Well, the problem is that everywhere people are viewbotting. That's just the truth.
deal. Like if viewbotting gets allowed on this platform, like every current metric, like River,
Major Twitch advertisers reportedly leave the platform.
all the big data stuff, it all goes off public information. All of that becomes garbage if it's just flooded with fake numbers all the time. So it becomes impossible.
I think that this was in November. I think this was because everything became too political, because it was during the US election. I'm not really sure.
Possible to track, like for anything. Everything loses value when you can't. There's no. Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous if that actually does not. If nothing gets done about it.
Yeah.
You could kill the platform for advertising. You could
Yeah.
kill the platform completely if advertisers pull out. I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
up something here though, because I was just saying there. I was like, I'm frustrated. Dan isn't saying anything. I'm mad at him for not addressing it. But then that led me to think, what if he can't say anything about it? Because
Why?
what if Twitch can't do anything about it? What if Twitch doesn't have
Yeah.
effective tools?
Listen, I don't care. Elon Musk will fly to the Mars in a couple of years. You can implement a tool to check viewbots. Like, come on. We went to the moon in 1969 or whatever it was. You can develop a tool. Like, come on, what is this? We don't have the tools. I don't want to believe it. I don't believe it.
For identifying and stopping viewbots.
Ron made some more, I think, noteworthy comments in the chat. He said, Twitch has been doing a lot against bot for years. A lot
Okay.
of bots are filtered out, but many aren't. It's
Many
just the
aren't.
classic cat
Yeah.
and mouse game.
Okay.
We always had a bot in Slack.
Well, yeah, the botting industry, of course, they will become better and better. But I don't care. You can hire 2 interns from a university and say them, hey, you are now here for 8 hours a day. You click on every single channel that is suspicious. You check their stats and then you ban them. And this is in 4 weeks, all viewbotters are gone. And you spent maybe $3,000 for it. Like, come on. It's not that hard to see if someone is viewbotting. You just check their stream stats and you see it pretty quickly. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that difficult.
We could type in the channel, and it would show exactly how many bots were in that channel
Okay.
and where they came from. Twitch has a dedicated viewer bot team. So,
All right, so they have
What?
tools.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're telling me they could?
So at this point, there's no way they don't know.
They know that.
About that.
They
situation.
have yeah, see? They can type in a message and then they know even how many viewbotters are in the channel. So why are they not deleting them then? Like, is there any benefit for Twitch allowing viewbots? Like, yeah, you can say you have more users, but then again, like, do advertisers really care if they don't make any money on your platform? They won't care.
Situation, and maybe they're like having a conversation behind the scenes or something. If they go up and ban him, you have to deal with the social clapback of that towards the platform, and
okay.
that might be even worse.
If you ban someone like Ray J, his entire community will come after you, but like, who cares? Like, you are, again, a $1 billion company. Like, yeah, so what? He's viewbotting, you ban him, that's it, you move on. Like, come on, what is this?
Worse than a couple of disgruntled streamers.
You think that
No.
that there would have been a big social pushback
Nah,
if
and
Twitch
even
had
if-
banned somebody who admitted to viewbotting on stream?
No. His community, but who cares? You ban someone, what is this now? Okay, I have a big community, so I can do whatever I want. I don't like this argument.
Yeah.
After
No.
all the other bans that
Twitch mistakenly banned Pay Money Ruby. Twitch bans stream for reacting of Tears of Kingdom preview. Streamers raise concern over alleged fraudulent Twitch bans. Yeah, who cares? They do this all the time. They even ban mistakenly. Come on, nobody cares.
Go on all the time vacuously?
Yeah, people are stupid.
If they really
No,
cared about that,
no,
they would have done something
no,
about their
that's right.
actual ban system years ago.
True.
Because it is a complete cluster that is messed up and has stories about it 10 times a month. So the idea that that would stop them in this regard is kind
That
of,
is a weak
that seems
argument. I
ridiculous.
agree with that.
Yeah, it's a weak
It is a
no,
weak argument.
It's a
I don't
weak
know.
argument. It
But I
is.
do think that it comes like when it comes to big creators, Twitch has to handle big creators with kid gloves because of the clapback from their audience.
When Asmongold got banned for 2 weeks, was there any clapback towards Twitch? Yeah, maybe a little bit. But at the end of the day, they kept watching. And then he came back and I think he had more viewers than before. So I don't know. This argument, I don't like this argument. It's weak. I don't think that anything will happen.
But, okay. I get like a Kai, right? 100K. I get it. I think wasn't he averaging like 500 or so? This is like a classic like view botting to get ahead experience. This isn't
Right.
like Drake coming to stream on the platform or Kai Sanat or something.
I see what you're
like
saying.
this.
That he doesn't have that much of an audience.
So why would, especially in this case, if you had 15,000 people base and you bought it to 100, that's one thing. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it would line up here. But the big thing is like whatever Twitch is doing, I hope they're trying to be at least somewhat smart behind the scenes about it. Because
Yes,
from
I
a
agree.
layman, from an outside layman, it looks like they're doing nothing and
Yeah.
it looks terrible. So that's with the information I have, this looks incredibly not well managed and very unprofessional.
If they don't do anything about the view botting, that's just bad for everyone. It is. For advertisers, they don't make money. For streamers, because they can't grow.
End of story, though. I wish they were more transparent with all this stuff. I wish they were more plugged in with us. Like let's talk about the view botting, why we can't do it. Like this needs to be more of a thing and not something that's just pushed under the rug like it is now.
Yeah.
It's just festering and like people don't get it. Nobody really knows what's going on or what's going to happen.
Yeah, and the thing is that big companies tend to just don't say anything about a certain topic because if they do and they address something, they have to take accountability about. They just want to make money and stay silent.
Yep.
Totally not good.
I completely agree with Ko here. Viewbotting is bad for a platform and it's bad for everyone, not just for the streamers. It's bad for Twitch. It's bad for viewers. It's bad for everyone. Well, the streamer that viewbots himself, he wins in the short term. In the long run, advertisers will pull out and everybody loses. So here's a good video. This is Ko. Oh, wait. Subscribe, like the video. Pretty good creator. He makes a lot of gaming videos and stuff. Plays a lot of RPGs. I will link you the video in the chat. Here's the problem. You can ban a channel for viewbots unless you have proof the streamer themselves is doing it. Twitch were to ban any channel that is known to have viewbots, then viewbots suddenly became a weapon. The moment Twitch makes that the policy becomes the moment people start paying to send viewbots to channels they dislike. That streamer who cussed you out over disagreement and banned you, well, go send viewbots at their channel and Twitch will ban them. On a site with so many unhinged and parasocial weirder chatters, viewbotting will become super easy for revenge. You know what? He's right though, I think. I have to think about it a little bit more, but this is a good point. Like Twitch knows how many bots are in a channel. The Ron guy said it in the video. So if you know how many bots, you just ban the bots. If you know, hey, this viewer is a bot, then you ban all bots, and over time people will stop doing it because botting your stream costs money, and if it does nothing, it will stop. So then that has to be the solution. Then it should return to just video games, no political platforms. What? But this has nothing to do with viewbots. What do you think? That viewbotting is just happening in political platforms and not in video games? What are you saying? No esports, not just talking, no hot tub channel. It's clear and concise exploitation. What? No, man, this is complete. What is stupid argument? How are people upvoting this? Just don't monetize the viewbots. This is short-sighted. You are forgetting sponsorships. Viewbots are they have to be blocked. This is what has to happen. And then people stop it because if your viewbot, it does nothing and you spend money without getting anything in return, and this will stop.